It's time for Let's Talk.
Now you've got to be kidding me.
He needs some milk.
In cookies. All right, today's Let's Talk, well, it's mostly just saying within the same vein of what we've been talking about in regards to this whole coronavirus. Obviously, there has been a lot of pandemonium and a lot of craziness that's been going on throughout the country recently. Now, obviously, the cruise ship that had diagnosed about 43 to 45 different cases, different individuals that were diagnosed with coronavirus, actually docked in San Francisco just the other day. So that's really going down. Then of course, there's also this new recent thing that just happened last night where riot police called after university students take to the campus streets following closure announcement. The University of Dayton, Ohio announced on Tuesday that it is suspending all classes and closing all on-campus housing amid coronavirus fears. Online courses will commence after spring break. Within hours of the announcement, hundreds of students had gathered in Lowe's Street on the campus, and the police were called. Officers in riot gear attended the scene and shot pepper balls at students.
What?
According to student-run publication Flyer News.
Dang.
Yes. That happened last night, y'all. Like I said, we all need to tranquilo. We all need to chill. We all need to chill, man. But people are upset. People are upset. Students, apparently, these are the most studious students on this planet, apparently. That's my personal opinion is like, well, wait a second. You're telling me I get an extra week of spring break?
Right.
Cool. No, these kids were not happy about this. Allegedly. But that's what I mean by this is what's going on in the world right now. People are going really, really nuts, and people just need to chill out for a second. I know that this coronavirus is scary. There's a lot of stuff going down. I get it, but at the same time, guys, come on. Just try to find another way to go work out, do some yoga. You know what I mean? Find your zen, find your inner peace, because this kind of stuff is not solving anything. You understand?
Right.
We don't want a police state. Do you understand? We don't want a National Guard telling us when we can go outside and when we can't go outside. We don't want those things to happen, guys. Am I wrong in saying that?
No, you
Fellas?
are absolutely right.
We don't need a military state. We don't need a police state. We don't need that. If we start acting like actual law-abiding citizens, we'll be okay. Be neighborly, y'all.
Yeah.
There's no point of looting, rioting, or any of that stuff. We need to find another way. We need to find another way. Everybody needs to take like a massive class of yoga or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Meditation classes, something. You know what I mean? But I understand everybody's frustrated. I understand everybody's scared. But at the same time, rioting is not the answer. That's what I think. What do you think, Lucas?
Yeah, that was a little extreme. I don't think that was really the rioting was necessary for this situation, but rightfully so. People are upset. Some people, I mean, the argument is, oh, you get an extra week of spring break, but the reality is, it's going to be longer than that probably.
Yeah.
Because this is not going to suddenly disappear in 2 weeks. Some of these kids probably know, like, hey, our education is going to be hauled off for like pretty much indefinitely.
Yeah.
When are we going to come back?
Yeah.
I'm trying to get out there and get in the workforce and start my life.
Yeah.
Now what?
Yeah.
Right.
And they're upset. That's kind of why they're, angry. But at the same time, I just don't know. I kind of don't know how I would react in their situation.
I would not be happy if I'm sitting there going, hey, we only have a little bit left and I got to get this degree, or I'm on a scholarship, or, you know what I'm saying? I understand being upset about that. I understand all of that stuff. But this is the sign of the times right now. This is what's going on. In fact, if they're closing and shutting their doors and doing all that, they're trying to protect your ass.
Mm-hmm.
So why get upset about something like that? Use this as an opportunity. Take this as an opportunity to realize that they're just trying to protect everybody, first and foremost.
I may have missed it. Did they mention anything about online classes? Are they moving?
Yeah, I did say that.
Okay.
So they are doing. So online classes are still available. So they'll still be able to. Even though they said in one of the posts, they said, they said something like, students should take any items necessary to continue their education from home, as well as essential items in case time away is extended. Yeah, they're still going to be doing if you want to, you can still do online classes, the whole nine. So,
yep, just scrap everything I said. Just calm TF down.
Yeah, just chill.
You'll be fine. Everything will be fine.
But I feel like sometimes there's so much rage in every person. You know what I mean? There's so much rage in a mass of people that they just need a reason or they need an excuse to just let it all out. And then something like this, something as minor, something as crucial. This is not even minor, sorry. Something as crucial and as necessary as this university shutting their doors to save people, for them to turn it around and make it seem like it's the worst thing ever is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
Yeah. People are afraid.
And I understand people are afraid, but going crazy in protest, what does that solve? What does that solve, guys?
They just want the attention. That's all.
Or if they're like, no, you can't, there's no more classes, but you're still on campus, and if you don't have any place to go, like, I don't know, that can be scary. What if they're not having none of the food's there, none of the water? Like, what if they have no more access to stuff?
Here it is, though. Not every single student there doesn't have a place to go.
True.
You feel me?
True.
Not every student there isn't it's University of Dayton, Ohio. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, this is not like some random college where, you know what I'm saying? This is not like just
like a big name school where everybody's coming from across the world to go there.
That and it's also, it's like, it's a university, so mom and pop are probably paying the bills anyway. Yeah, there might be some students there with a full ride, but not all of them. So chill. Just go home. Take your online classes and chill. Not every single student that's riding out there is doing it because they're that close from finishing their degree. There's no way.
Right.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I said, those are the most studious students on this planet. They're like, we protest because we want to learn school. We want to learn things. Meh. Come on.
I wouldn't have been there.
Yeah, I would have been like, I'm gonna scoop up my school books,
going home,
and I'm out the door. I'd be like, Ma, I'm coming home. You know what I'm saying? Make a crap ton of chicken noodle soup. Something.
You're telling me I can lock myself in my room for weeks and weeks?
Yo, what?
Okay.
So you're telling me all I can do is just play on my PlayStation and do nothing?
Take a couple minutes out of my day to go do some
Deuces.
online classes?
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, y'all.
Can take school from bed?
Yeah, what? Say what? I just have to roll? I don't have to even roll out of bed? I don't know. But that's my personal opinion. I think it's kind of a little ridiculous. Jack, what do you think?
I mean, I get it. Everyone wants to have everything be normal, and people are afraid. And I think that people act irrationally
when they don't understand things.
When they don't understand things, and they're not fully informed. And maybe were there international students in there? Was everyone told to go home? Was it like, no, you can't even stay in the dorms anymore, you got to go home, like school is closed,
like get out now.
Like, get out now. And people are like, well, wait, what do you mean? Like, or is it just classes were canceled? Because you'd think that if classes were canceled, they would still not want everyone to be in dorms together.
Yeah,
that's a whole cluster. Yeah,
that's a good point.
Everyone's showering together, everyone is within 3 feet of each other. But I mean, there's so many of these stories that are out there of people that are just being, I'm going to say, stupid.
Yeah.
There's a lot, like the coronavirus conference was canceled due to coronavirus.
That's wild.
No one's going to go to a conference. There's all these huge conferences that are canceling, but then there's still these like groups that still get together. Like there was a group of that tried to set a world record for the most people covered in blue body paint, and they still got together despite like people telling like officials saying don't have this group anymore, and they still got together, and they're all in one big group, all right next to each other. So it's there's just so many stories out there. I mean, you can just pick one, and they all have the same base of fear. I think that's really is behind it all, and it's because of, I guess, the lack of, experience that we've had from it. It's been how many years since a major outbreak of something? I mean, we have SARS that went around for a little while, but the mortality rate was way lower. There was, and it really didn't hit the U.S., like they had expected it to.
Yeah.
And so, but now this is here, and then we weren't testing for it, so now it's everywhere, and we still don't even really know the impact of how many people are actually infected. I mean, they're talking about TSA agents that have been tested positive, and okay, so you got one TSA agent. Well, how many people did they touch?
Right.
How much things did they touch? How many, and then I just spread that, and people get on different planes and stuff. And you have kids right now that are buying tickets to go flying because it's cheap as can be.
Yeah, that's the other thing. I just saw a couple friends of mine do a photo of them in a plane, and I'm like, are you really that? Really? Are you that? Really? I'm like, why would you do that? Why would you get in a plane?
I mean, if it's
why would you get into a plane?
If it's been sprayed down, and if you got
hamburger,
that right full-on head mask on, like gas mask wise, and
why would you do that? I don't care.
People are like, I've never been to Hawaii. It's only $100 round trip right now.
Yeah, but then there's other things. Like there's other.
see
then,
right there.
What's up?
If it's like that, sign me up.
No, it's $100 round trips all over the place.
I'm good.
I will
no.
100% test my immune system to go to Hawaii.
I don't care.
I don't know when I'll have another chance to.
I don't care.
Like that.
I don't care. I wouldn't do it personally. Hail to the no. Nope. I don't care how cheap it is. I don't care. That is stupid. You're playing Russian roulette.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, let me just. Oh, yeah, because
I mean,
it's not worth the risk. Trust me, it's not. It's not, because here it is. And we have a video. We have a video of a coronavirus survivor that we're going to be playing here in a second, where he literally talks about everything. And we're going to be talking about that here at the top of 10 o'clock at the top of the hour. But, and you guys definitely want to listen to this and see this, because it is it's an amazing story. All right. But the fact of what he had to go through to survive, oh my God, that is not worth any. That is not worth seeing all the wonderful natural wonders of the world. I don't care. I don't care. You don't do that. I don't care. No. Then then you hear the story about, this is real, by the way, that a plane had to land because somebody sneezed in the plane, and the passengers lost their damn minds. That the plane had to turn around and land because everyone was freaking out because a person sneezed. Sneezed, guys. Sneezed.
Well, if you're gonna be worried like that, why should you even get on a plane? Because people are gonna sneeze.
My thoughts exactly.
People are gonna cough. People are
but
gonna
you
sneeze.
want to know something? You want to know something funny, Lucas? There's a lot of these mother lovers, just like your ass, that are thinking, oh, I want to fly to Hawaii for $100 because, hey, I'm willing to risk my immune system. Achoo! Oh my God, we're all gonna die.
See, I won't
guarantee you, those guys bought those tickets, those cheap old tickets, got on that damn plane, and then lost their damn minds because that person sneezed.
I would get on a plane, and if someone sneezes,
just so
I don't
you
even
know,
care. I am not like if I'm gonna be worried about people sneezing, then I'm not gonna get on a plane. Because people are going to sneeze. If I'm going to be worried about people sneezing, I'm not going to go anywhere near anybody.
But here it is. That's why tickets are so cheap. Then also these plane tickets are sitting there, these plane airline companies are sitting there going, hey guys, we're spraying everything down. We're doing extra cleaning. We're doing all this stuff. No, that's theater of the mind, guys. That is just theater. They're making it seem like you guys are, hey, it's safe in here because we're using a weird gun that shoots out fog. You know what I'm saying? That's literally what these things look like. They're guns. They're plastic space guns that you saw in Star Trek, and they're shooting out mist. And then they're saying, no, it's killing everything. come and fly Delta, because we sanitize our ish. No, that is all theater of the mind, guys. Come on. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, that's just my that's my 2 cents. That was Let's Talk, brought to you by Old Vienna. Don't be a drag. Get you a bag of those fiery red hot riblets.
Pascal. You are now rocking with that dude Pascal. We be going wild.